What do you think men look for in a woman as well then?
They're mothers. They look for a mother.
Nah, they're not all looking for a mother, yo.
Yes, they are. They're looking for someone that can nurture them, cook and clean for them. Someone that's like their mother that they want to as well. Like.
That's a mad statement.
Yeah. You don't need to dig Freud up to figure it out, man.
So you think most guys out there want a woman like their mother then?
100%.
Yeah.
And that's why men that have got bad relationships with their mothers pick bad women.
How come they can literally never ever ever tell when we're flirting?
It is because when you are flirting and when you are trying to escape, you do the same things.
You can sit there and go, yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon. Their eyes are like so pretty. You're texting them, calling them handsome, laughing at all of their jokes.
Sometimes these behaviors are genuine. The smiles and the compliments and the giving us the phone number, sometimes they're genuine. And sometimes it is like a moth that has snake eyes on it. It's intended to make us think that you're being genuine so that you can escape. So when we see these behaviors, we can't assume that it means this, because we've done that before, and sometimes it was this, and that doesn't feel good. We know that these are defense mechanisms, okay? We know about that. You have to do those when you get into these situations. When the guy just goes, you like me now, sometimes you have to go, okay, ha ha ha. So you give out fake signals so that you can escape. When you like a guy and you're giving out real signals, he has to wonder if maybe they're fake, because he has been this guy before. That's what you don't understand. When you like a guy, you can't imagine him being this guy. But we have all made this mistake of, we see you do this and we go, oh, this girl must like me, and you really didn't. Imagine that there's a taco truck and you go and you say, I'll have one chicken taco and one, and the guy goes, we don't have any tacos, get away from me. And you go, what? But you're in a taco truck. And he goes, but I have to be in a taco truck or else people will get mad at me for parking here. And it's like, okay, are there tacos? Or like, if you got that treatment, you might become afraid to get tacos. So when you give us this treatment, we have to wonder, like, is this one of the fake taco truck times, or like, what's going on here?
You really want to know when you lost him? When you failed to realize that all he needed was appreciation instead of another long list of requests. And when you failed to realize that all he needed was one compliment back for the endless ones that he gave to you. That is when you lost a good man.
What's your age?
32.
Are you single?
Yes.
Do you think that as a woman it's a red flag that you're single at 32?
Oh yeah, it is a red flag, but it's okay. I've accepted my fate.
Why would you say it's a red flag for you?
Usually girls my age are desperate to settle down, or once they're 30, they're desperate and they know that they have to do something, but I'm not settling.
What qualities do you look for now in a partner?
I look for somebody that is strong, that has really good values, that understands the importance of being their own self, but also understands that in a relationship it takes two people. It's not just a one-man act.
Your ex was the opposite of those things.
Yes, he thought he was the prize, and no, women are always the prize. In the words of our very, very wise Shira 7, sprinkle, sprinkle.
We're not looking, we like our peace. I need some more talk from you.
How soon into dating do you look to have sex?
As soon as possible.
Contestant number 6.
Immediately.
What's the biggest red flag in a guy's bedroom? If I were to go to a guy's and he had like crazy plaid sheets, I'd be really scared. Crazy plaid sheets. You know, plaid sheets where they're like extreme. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, but at least he has sheets. Okay, if I go to a guy's and he has nothing but plaid sheets, I will literally start crying.
What's your age?
31.
As a woman who's making over 6 figures, what issues do you think men run into when it comes down to dating you?
Personally, I think they're intimidated. Maybe they're intimidated or they're emasculated. I don't know.
Would you prefer to be the breadwinner or not?
No, I prefer not to be the breadwinner. No. Okay. I want somebody to look up to, somebody that I can grind with, hustle with, that's at my level, that we can both build up with.
So what kind of lifestyle should that man be able to provide to you at this point in life?
Whatever I can provide for myself, you better be able to provide for me as well. What I look for is not like, I know it's contradicting, but I don't look for like monetary wise. Like I look for respect. I look for the things money can't buy.
But surely you're not going to give a man a shot if, you know, he's making $40K as the manager at Moxie's?
I'm not trying to be like that I wouldn't, but it's like at the same time, like, what is he gonna do for me if I can already do it for myself, you know? It's like, I would rather a man, like, do something for himself than have to, like, come to me and feel like he's not enough, you know?
Whenever I hear about the male loneliness epidemic, I think about something my therapist has said to me.
Oh, good, therapy. That'll help this guy. You do want to help him, right?
Historically, women have always had to have endless empathy for men. In the 50s and the 40s, women would snap, and that's when they would get thrown into like an insane asylum.
So society was unfair to women 80 years ago, okay?
Since we're all collectively deciding to no longer be endlessly empathetic, we can maybe put all the men who complain about the loneliness epidemic in the insane asylums.
So first of all, it's not really a loneliness epidemic. It's an epidemic of what men do when they become terminally lonely. Second of all, the men from the 40s and 50s are not the ones lonelying themselves. They've been lonely for a while. When you say this to women, they usually say, yeah, but there are still some guys today who are not being very nice to women. And that's true, but they're typically not the same ones that are lonely. So really, there's very little overlap between guys from the 1940s and guys who have hurt you in your life and guys who are lonelying themselves at the fastest recorded rate. And I think that seems obvious, but some women seem not to care. So that would mean that these guys are guilty for what they did, or for what they did, or you just don't care about them. So if you don't believe in group-based guilt that transcends personal actions and centuries, then this is kind of a bad take. You're kind of saying everyone under here can go be lonely, despite having contributed the least of all men in history to your problems. Just saying.
Oh no, it's the consequences of your own actions.
What's your goal saying, bro?
Huh?
What's your goal saying, bro?
Well, me and my girl.
Yeah, bro.
You know, man love my girl, but boy to boy, don't get a girl, bro.
This is one goal, bro. She's
no.
feeling her.
Take it for someone in a relationship. Obviously, man loves my girl, but don't get into a relationship, my bro. It's time consuming. It's not worth it, bro. Sometimes I just wanna bind up the girl.
Swear.
Don't get twisted, though. I love my girl, bro.
Bro, but you know the one I'm feeling, she's different.
Yeah, no, I feel that as well. 6 months in, I realized that my life's done. Money's gone, time's gone, hair's gone.
So what, not a good investment?
No. If I was you just invest in that crypto sign, bro. But don't get twisted though, innit? Man love my girl. Man love my girl, literally, but yeah, bro, some days, yeah, bro, man's reevaluating life and stuff, you know what I'm trying to say? So, bro. Yeah, but obviously it's like social media, innit? It's a facade, man. Like when I'm around you lot, we have to act like, you know what I'm trying to say, lovey dovey. When it's just one-on-one thing, bro, I promise you, bang!
Feck.
You get it? So yeah, bro.
Feck, man.
I just want to start this off by saying no shade to this creator at all. I don't know her content well, so has nothing to do with her. Basically, this video, it's asking men to tell her why they stopped dating, why they've given up on dating, why they don't want to date anymore, why it's not worth it anymore. So the thing is that men are telling women, and men have been telling women, on why men are going their own way, why men don't care about dating, why men have given up. And the problem is that women aren't listening. Now, like I said, I'm not speaking about this creator, but I'm just saying women in general. You guys are not listening. So I made a video a while ago about what men value in women, and not one single woman commented and agreed on that video. It's just so funny because men value such simple things and they're not getting it. Women are not offering the things that men value these days. So why would men want to settle? Why would men want to waste their time? Why would men want to date girls who are just trouble? There's no reward. Men have more to lose than to gain nowadays because there's no women that are worth it. Women these days expect the world but have nothing to offer.
Pretty girls have it easy. False. Being a high-level woman can make relationships difficult. Here's why.
I frequently get the comment, "You're so pretty, why are you single?" Pretty and relationships don't correlate. Most people in my DMs don't actually want a relationship. They're just commenting on the way I look, which, okay, that's fine.
Pretty girls have it easier, but still not easy. Only top-level men have it easy. As we all know, quality of life increases with hotness. Pause if you want to read the stages. But for women at these top levels, not everything about life gets easier. In long-term relationships, people tend to end up with other people at their level, or one above or one below. In which case they make up for it with a little more effort. And we all know the higher you go, the more everybody wants you. And if you're a man, that's awesome. You just get to take your pick. When I was up here, loads of women in this range, and a few in this range, let me get away with a lot. And those were very satisfying relationships for me. I got everything I wanted and I didn't have to give much. But women don't work that way. They don't go, oh look, I got hot, I'm gonna sleep with a bunch of fours. If this chart was about money, it would be flipped. But having men chase you around and pay for things is not a very satisfying relationship. So high-level men enjoy mid-level women, but high-level women do not have the same option. They have to try to lock down a high-level man who is usually very busy. Additionally, the lower you go, the more your personality matters. So top-level men are getting attention for their looks, which they love, and top-level women are getting attention for their looks, which they don't love. So for every decent message an attractive woman gets, she's probably getting hundreds that just say, give me something for nothing, which must be exhausting. And when she does find a guy on her level, he has options, and he's probably taking advantage of them. No one thinks about it this way. Something like 80 or 90% of people are at a 7 or below. And these men look at these women and go, you have it easy. But then these women look at these men and go, you have it easy. And they're both right. And then no one cares about them, although they should. Imagine being top level and not being able to get what you want because he's got options. Basically, nobody ever thinks about what it's like to be anyone else except a better version of myself. No one ever thinks about what it's like to be worse or to be on the other side. So start doing that.